Hey everyone, welcome back to Bleach Brave Souls, and guys, I am more hype on epic raids than the new Valentine's Day banner that's coming out. This looks amazing, and if you go to the game notices, all the information is here for you to look at if you want, to read it up close, in detail. But we're going to give you the short version here. We're going to go over everything that they talked about, and basically, this is my summary of what the important points that I thought were mentioned in the notice. First of all, it's going to be 6 players, guys. 6 players. That's amazing. We're treading into MMO territory with a mobile game, and there can be little doubt that BBS has the best co-op gameplay out of any mobile game. Well, maybe there's like some first-person shooter ones that people would argue are better, but this is pretty top tier content, for a mobile game. A 6-player co-op. Hype. It's hype, guys. Also, it's going to cost 1 soul ticket per player. So everybody that goes into the epic raid is going to be charged a soul ticket. But here's the thing, guys. If you fail the quest, there is no charge. So basically, you can keep trying it until you complete it without any consequences, really. It's also going to be time limit based, so you have to defeat the boss within a certain time frame. I don't know how difficult that will be, if it'll be accessible to players that are more casual. But there are going to be 3 different game modes. So I mean, if you're a newer player, you might be able to complete the first level of difficulty. So that'll be great. I hope it's accessible to everyone, guys. It seems like such a great feature, and if you can't play it unless you're like super OP, it's not really going to be that hype. So I hope they make it and I think they are making it, because they have 3 different difficulty levels, like I said. All right, I'm rambling a little bit. Also, here's another thing that's pretty hype, guys. The links and accessories for this game mode are going to be separate from your normal game modes. So when you change your links and accessories in epic raids, it's not going to affect your Guild Quest team, your PvP team. And yes, K-Lab, yes, thank you. They should do that for all game modes. Great feature. Also, status ailments in this mode are going to be a little bit weaker. How much weaker? I don't know. Probably a lot weaker. Like things like poison, burn, freeze. Freeze is going to do basically nothing. Insta-kill doesn't do anything. The weaken attack and weaken defense are also reduced. So you're not going to be able to cheese the bosses by just constantly burning them, which I like. No invincibility frames while dodging, guys. I don't know how that's going to be. So you're going to still be able to get hit by AoEs and stuff while you're dodging. So that's going to be something that takes getting used to. But I feel like they need to do it. Otherwise, it would be too easy. I mean, if you can just dodge through everything, it's going to be too easy. Basically, is the gist of what I'm saying. Also, there's going to be free revives, guys. Free revives. I've been needing some free revives because I'm going to be dying a lot. And we'll get into the details about that later. There are some caveats and stipulations to the free revives thing, but let's read the actual info, guys. Here we go. So basically, it's going to come out in February, early February, in a beta form. So this won't be the final form, and they may make changes to it. So everything that's written here is subject to change. If they have to rebalance something, keep that in mind, guys. All right, so I'm not going to read it word for word. 6 players. Beta version, yep, I said that. Okay, entry requirements. Right now, the entry requirement is pretty easy, guys. All you have to do is complete Chapter 1 of the story mode on normal. So pretty much everyone's going to be able to do it. It says, though, that the entry requirements might change when it officially releases. Okay, how to play. It tells you where to find the button for epic raids. Yep, we got that. Charge 1 soul ticket for everybody that's participating. But if you fail the epic raid, you don't lose the soul ticket. So that is awesome. I love that, guys, because it'll encourage players to try the epic raid mode, with no consequences. It's a great thing. There you see the game screen too. Look at that lobby. Seeing 6 players in the lobby is weird, man. And I love the fact that it's 6 players. That is awesome. Let's see the features. Here we go, guys. 6 players. Yep. Epic Raid has specific entry requirements. So it's going to be like maybe certain attributes will be available for certain epic raids. I don't know. Maybe there'll be certain killers. You know how they do Senkaimon with specific, specific characters are better for Senkaimon quests than others. They'll probably have some stuff like that. you have to defeat the boss in the time limit. So, and the higher the difficulty, the less time you have to defeat the boss. Now, I don't know if the boss will actually hit harder or anything like that, or if it's just the time. So that'll be interesting to see what they do with that. I hope it's just the time, because if you have less time and the boss is actually harder, that's going to be pretty tough to complete on the hardest difficulty. All right, so Senkaimon, as with Senkaimon quests, character links and accessories are handled separately from other modes in epic raids. So it is possible to use character links and accessories that are already being used by other characters. Awesome, awesome. Like I said, I already talked about that, how great that is. I made a specific video on that, actually, if you want to check it out, guys. Just go through my channel. Stages and stage walls. All right, epic raids are viewed from a zoomed-out perspective, so it's looking like a World of Warcraft style encounter. If you've ever played World of Warcraft, you know when you do a raid, you have to zoom way the heck out, or any other MMO for that matter. And epic raids may feature stage walls that cause damage or inflict status ailments when touched. So there's going to be stuff you can't touch, guys. There's going to be stuff you can't run into. There may be like certain areas of the map where, like, you know, it's walled off or something, so you can't run there. I don't know, guys, but it sounds like a great feature, because, you know, it'll make it a little bit more challenging, and I like that. Okay, so the epic raid bosses have extremely high stamina. They attack at set intervals, and the area effect of each attack is displayed before the attack commences. So that's like, you know, you'll see a red circle on the ground before he does an attack or something like that. However, at ultimate difficulty level, the area of effect for some attacks will not be shown. That's going to be, that might be tough if we can't tell when a special attack from the boss is coming. There's got to be some kind of cue. Maybe the boss will do something, you know, like raise his arms up or something, or, you know, the Menace Grande will like rear his head back to charge up a Acero. But there's got to be some way we're going to be able to tell when that attack is coming, but it's not going to be like a telegraph on the ground. So that'll be interesting to see how they implement that. Epic raid bosses have various different types of attacks. Each attack type has a different icon and a color indicator. And here they have a chart, guys. So when you see a red thing on the ground, it's a melee attack. When you see a blue, it's a ranged attack. It's fairly simple. Unique attack, yellow. Okay, so this indicates a unique boss attack or stage hazard. These attacks cannot be avoided by using barriers. Okay, so I don't know what that means, guys. Like, what is a unique attack? What does that do? Yeah, we'll have to see what that is. I don't want to speculate too much on that yet. And special move, purple. An extremely strong special move that deals an overwhelming large amount of damage. So I'm assuming that this is going to be a one-shot. So if you don't avoid this, you're going to die. At ultimate difficulty level, special moves have no attack indicator, so we're not going to know when this is coming. Like I said, there's got to be some kind of cue, but we'll see. We'll see, guys. You can't avoid it using barriers either. I don't like the fact that the barriers can't block some of these things, but, you know, because it makes barriers kind of useless. Well, maybe they're not useless. Maybe they can still block damage from, like, the melee red or the ranged blue. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out, guys. Special rules, like I said, all the status elements are going to be lessened. So there you see the chart: burn, freeze, weaken. All that stuff is lessened, so you can't cheese the boss. Fairly simple. Flash taps, no invisibility frames. I already talked about that. And reviving. Here we go, guys. We should talk about reviving in detail. So I'm going to read the whole thing. During epic raids, players will have the option to revive after a short period of time, without the need to spend spirit orbs or revival candles. Yes! Okay, because like I said, guys, I die a lot, man. You see my live streams? The amount of time you must wait to revive increases each time you're knocked out. If all players are knocked out at the same time, you will fail the quest. So when you die, guys, like maybe the first time you can revive after like, 3 seconds, and then the second time probably like 6 seconds, and maybe it keeps doubling. And here's the revival conditions by difficulty level. So if you do the very hard mode, you can revive as much as you want, but the time goes up every time you do revive, guys. So the respawn timer, I guess we'll call it. So that is something to keep in mind, because you have to defeat the boss within a certain time limit, and if everybody keeps dying and reviving, you know, it's going to take longer and longer for you to come back, and you're not going to be able to pull it off. So I like that. I like that, though. On Nightmare difficulty, you can revive 10 times, and on Ultimate, you can only revive 3 times. So I like it, guys. I like it. We don't got to spend orbs, you know. This is going to be great. It's going to encourage players to try it out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's awesome. So there we go. That's pretty much everything that they talked about in the notice, guys. It's in the game right now. Just go into the BBS if you want to look at it in more detail. But I think I covered it pretty well. So, wow, I'm probably forgetting a bunch of stuff to talk about. I'm sure there'll be more information coming out as it gets closer to release. But this is hype, guys. This is more hype than like the banner that's out right now. I don't know if I already said that, but new game mode with 6 players, co-op. Oh my god, no revival cost. It's just awesome. I wonder what the rewards will be. They're doing this right, guys. Every aspect, I have no real criticisms of it yet. We'll see when it actually releases, but on paper, everything looks awesome. I love the separate character links and accessories. I love the no cost of soul tickets until you complete it. I love the fact that it's 6 players. Oh my god, this is going to make guilds. I think this will help guilds out too, with people participating and playing with each other. So yeah, there's a lot of positives here. So hopefully it's implemented well. Hopefully they do like a different raid every couple of weeks or something. Hopefully the rewards are worth it. I mean, even if they're not, even if it's just like, I don't know, tickets or something, it still will be fun to play with your friends and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Look forward to this update. I'm looking forward to this update a lot. Oh my god, it's gonna make it feel like a whole new game. I'm gonna be doing these quite a bit. So, all right, that's all I got, guys. Let me know what you think of epic raids. Are you hype on them, or is it just like you're scared of them? I don't know, man. Like, we'll see. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.